Good afternoon, Flower Pots. It's 12 noon here in the UK and it is time for Sunday service. Very special guest appearance, my mum. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching me from. How are you, Mum?
I'm fine, thank you. Good morning to you all, Flower Pots. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. We've got the sunshine here today. I hope the sun's shining wherever you are.
Absolutely. And you're here because you're in my bubble, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
We're in a bubble together, me and Mum. So
whatever that means, but we're in a bubble.
Whatever that means. And we don't know what it's going to mean because tomorrow there's a new announcement, isn't there?
Yeah, I believe so,
I believe so. So, yeah. Mum is joining us today for a Sunday service.
Yeah.
And as you all know, we watched Nighttime with Nelly. And we mentioned the passing of Mum's brother, Uncle Joe, and you sent all your love and best wishes.
Yeah,
Mum,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much.
Yeah.
For your kind words.
Yeah.
To all of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
So give me a like, give me a love, give me a share. Let me know where you're watching me from. Bronwyn Harrison, all the way from Australia, says, hello, Joanne.
Hello, love. I hope you're fine.
So I rang Mum this morning and I said, what are you doing?
Well,
what were you doing?
I went to my brother's garden. I went to get some rosemary that I need for this afternoon to make a roast beef dinner.
Oh, roast beef dinner. Yeah. Who's having a roast beef dinner today? Who's having it?
We are.
We are?
We are,
What are we having with it?
We're having Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes.
Oh.
You can have some potato croquettes. If you want, with all the trimmings, vegetable, broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, French beans, and Yorkshire puddings.
I can't stand roast potatoes, can't stand cauliflower.
Well, you can have...
And I don't want a potato croquette, but the roast beef and the broccoli
and the
French beans and the carrots sound lovely.
Yeah, well,
I don't know why I don't like cauliflower.
I don't know, you used to.
Used to.
But you're more than
welcome. What do I
welcome.
always do to my veg, Mum?
She puts vinegar on it.
I have to put vinegar on it, yeah. It tastes lovely mixed in with gravy.
She's one on her own.
You won't change me though, would you?
Oh, no, won't change you for the world.
And I am your daughter, aren't I?
You are my daughter.
Even though people think you've adopted me.
No, I haven't. You are my special daughter. You are my little girl, always will be my little special daughter.
Beverly and Phil Knight's watching.
Oh, are they? Hiya, Bev. Hiya, Phil. I hope you're doing okay, sweetheart.
Yeah. So, without further ado, shall we get started with today's Sunday service?
Yeah, of course.
I've named this edition Mum Knows Best.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to read out the problems and you're going to answer them.
Well, let's hope that I can answer to all your questions.
Yeah, don't do that much of a good job because...
No, I won't.
Not just did you come over to England as an immigrant, then you'd be nicking my job.
Yeah, no.
We can't have that.
No, I have to be careful.
So, Andrea Jane Malloy Turner says she's watching all the way from Charleston, Nova Scotia in Canada.
Oh.
So that's why we always,
nice.
Yeah, that's why we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because people are watching me now worldwide.
Worldwide, so yeah, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good night to all of you.
Right, let's go.
Yeah.
Dear Auntie Nelly, I was talking to a lad online and I liked him. I live on my own and I'm not in a bubble with anybody.
Oh.
So we've been chatting for a while and then decided that he could come round to my house. All day he was on the phone and texting, everything was lovely and I had prepared for him to come round to my home for 7 p.m. 7 p.m. came and he never arrived. I ended up going to bed heartbroken at about 10:30. I was really upset because I wanted somebody to come round because I live alone and I was looking forward to the company. What do you think could have happened? Should I ring him or message him, or do you think it's just plain rude?
Well, it is rude of him if he's been on the phone all day texting and said he would come in and then he doesn't turn up without without letting you know that maybe something could have happened and this is why he couldn't turn up. So he didn't even do that. So if I was you, love, I'd forget about him.
What if he rings and says
Well,
something really bad's happened?
Well, if he rings and he explains,
yeah.
I mean, you don't naturally know him. You have been talking to him, but you've not been talking to him like face to face.
He might not even be a real person.
That's what I mean. He might not even be a real person. But if he does get back in touch with you, everybody deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
And with you being on your own, and you do need a bit of company. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Everybody needs a bit of company,
especially in this moment in time.
Especially at this moment in
time with this virus and everything.
Yeah.
It's awful to be on your own.
Yeah.
So yeah, if he does ring and he explains why,
yeah,
and you've been talking to him and you think you can trust him, then give him a second chance. But if he doesn't ring, give him till about Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, Wednesday or Thursday.
Really? That long?
Well, yeah, give him till about Wednesday or Thursday. You'll have other things to think about. Keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't get in touch, love, he sees lost. So just crack on and just be you.
Yeah.
Just be you and try your best in life. And please don't get lonely.
No.
You know that there's help out there. You can ring people, you know, if you've got friends and that, speak to them. Anybody, don't be lonely.
Yeah.
Okay, love it. He sees lost, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There is men out there that they're selfish. Yeah, that's my advice, but then you
Very good advice, Mum, and that's what we do here on Sunday service. All the problems are anonymous, and a problem shared is usually a problem solved, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Dear Auntie Nelly, my fiance ended our relationship. This came out of the blue and I've been really struggling to come to terms with it since she ended things in June. We'd been together for 2 years and we were planning to get married. It has come as such a huge shock. We don't live together and it's been easy to tell my family she's okay and sends a love pretending that she's rang because we've all been in lockdown. But now it's lifting, my parents are asking when they will see her. I haven't told them. I just don't know what to say. I keep thinking I might not have to and she will change her mind. But she's now blocked me on everything. How do I face the humiliating job of telling everyone the wedding's off?
Oh, love, don't feel like that. Don't be humiliated. No, just be honest. First of all, you've got to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Be honest with yourself. It's been since June. So now we're in October.
So Mum and Dad are going to start saying, is she coming round? How's she doing?
Of course they're going to ask questions and what have you, especially if you were planning to get married. So the best thing to do, just be honest, be clear with your Mum and Dad, and they will support you. I'm sure they will, because it doesn't sound like that she is coming back.
No,
if she's not now, not in October. So be honest. I know it's heartbreaking and it's upsetting, but I'm sure you've got a good family and good friends that will help you through this, and just carry on with your life as best as you can, love her.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that somebody will come along and make you very happy.
Now that is an anonymous one, but he is only 24, so...
No.
You know, you've plenty of time to...
Plenty. You've got a future ahead, you know.
Lockdown will eventually lift.
Of course it will.
Might not for me, but, you know, I might be dead and buried at the time it fucking lifts, but you know, you're only 24.
Yeah, but you're only 24. You will meet somebody that will make you very happy.
Yeah.
And then you'll think...
And isn't it better now than after? Having to, like, move out the house, sort the bank accounts out, get a divorce. Is it not better now?
It's better now, and you've got to respect their wishes as well. It's better now than later.
Yeah.
So just crack on. Be honest with your Mum and Dad and your friends.
And I think sweeping things under the carpet...
Oh, no, don't do that.
No.
That's no good.
No.
Because, you know, eventually they are going to ask questions and stuff like that.
He needs support as well. As he said, he's struggling.
Yeah.
But you are going to struggle because you've not told anybody about it. So nobody knows your grief, what you're going through.
Exactly.
Because each and every time a relationship ends, regardless of whose decision it was, it's a loss.
Because it is. Once you tell your Mum and Dad and your friends, they will be able to support you. You'll be able to talk about it.
Yeah.
And then I can assure you, you'll forget it.
Yeah, move on.
You'll move on with your life.
Yeah. Only 24.
You're only young.
Absolutely. God bless you. God bless you. Okie dokie. Dear Auntie Nelly, I have been married for 30 years. Ooh. To my husband. And we have 4 children and 5 grandchildren.
How lovely.
I thought our life was wonderful. now that we are both retired. We are really so lucky to have a nice nest egg to enjoy the things in life that we have worked hard for. However, 2 months ago, my husband decided to devastate me by telling me that he thinks we should go our separate ways.
Oh.
He's told me that he fell out of love with me about 25 years ago and only stayed because of the children. He feels now is the right time as they're all grown up. I'm absolutely devastated, Antonelli. I always thought I was a good wife, mum and grandma, so now what? I had no idea 25 years ago or now that he had been living a lie with me. He won't change his mind no matter how much I beg. He's still at home until the virus is over, then he said he's going to leave. I haven't told the children as I just don't know what to say. I feel dead inside. I have lost my whole world. How will I ever get over this? Any advice would be most appreciated. This is from a 61-year-old lady.
Oh, love. Oh, I do feel for you.
Oh.
I really, really do feel for you.
You didn't have to tell her that he fell out of love with her 25 fucking years ago.
He didn't
what
have
a
to
cruel
say that.
bastard. He didn't need to say that, did he?
Yeah, that's selfish. But
25 years she's
yeah.
been living with a man who's not in love with her. She could have been off now with somebody who really loved her.
Well, yeah, we know that.
It's tight, that, isn't it? That's well
very,
tight.
That's very, very tight because...
That's right tight.
It is because...
It's selfish of it, isn't it?
Yeah, selfish because you've, like I said, you're a good mum, a good wife, a good mum, a good grandma.
But that doesn't mean to say that she's still not a good mum and not a good grandma.
No, you still are that.
And it doesn't mean that she weren't a good wife.
No, I just said that. You're all them things. You're all them things. He's the one that's
a fucking bastard.
That's being selfish toward you and toward your children as well.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like you said, they're all grown up now, you know, so kids, you know, they grow up and when you explain the situation, they do understand.
Yeah, they do.
They do understand.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that your children will be on your side, but they will be on their dad's side as well. Because
they have to have a different relationship with dad. That's the dad.
Yeah, that's their dad. But do you know what I mean? You're hurt and you're probably
I think she's probably more in shock, isn't she, of the 25-year thing.
In shock and
How
angry.
fucking rude.
And angry. But all as you can do. I mean, if somebody did that to me, if my husband said to me, I've not loved you for 25 years, I'd just say, okay, fine. There is a bin liner. Get all your clothes in there and just go.
Regardless of the virus.
Regardless of the virus.
Don't stop in a fucking travel lodge.
I say just go.
Off your phone.
Because if you can do that, made me believe in 25 years I've been married to somebody, done everything for this man and don't love me. He hasn't loved me for 25 years.
Living a lie, isn't it?
Yeah. He hasn't loved me for 25 years. When you, in that 25 years, if he'd have been honest with you, like I said, children grow up and they come to an understanding.
Yeah.
You could have met somebody that could have made you happy.
Yeah.
And, or even if you hadn't met anybody, but you could have come to terms.
Well, you're better alone than you're living a lie.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Of course you are. I really, really do feel for you. But, you know what they say, sweetheart? What goes round comes round.
Mum knows best.
Yeah. I believe in karma. Don't you worry, love. Don't you? He'll have his comeuppance. He'll have his day, won't he?
Yeah,
he'll have his day. He doesn't know what he's got.
No.
He doesn't know what he's got, and he's not appreciating what he has.
No.
Maybe a beautiful wife, a beautiful family, grandchildren.
But what does she do though? How is she going to get over this?
Well, she'll just have to tell Luke, okay, you have to sit down, have a chat, and just say to him and say, Luke, okay, I'm not happy with you, because you could have told me this years ago, but maybe he didn't have the courage. He said he's done it because of the children. He stayed with you because of the children, and now the children have grown up and he's put the courage up to tell you. So say, fine, fair enough. You know, I'm going to try. You need to go. Because obviously, because you love him. You still love your husband.
She doesn't know.
That's what I mean. He's not in love with you. But because you love him and him stopping with you is making it harder for you.
Yeah.
So you need to make that break. You need to make that break soon and say to him, look, you need to go. and you...
Off your pot, Flo.
Yeah, off your pot, and you need to try and come to term. I'm sure that your children will be near you and support you, and your grandchildren.
Well, do you know what I'd do, Mum?
And, yeah.
You know what I'd do? I'd actually ask the children to come round.
Well, yeah.
And I'd make him tell the children. I'd say, your dad's got something to say.
Yeah, exactly. With a
and
family.
now, your dad needs somewhere to live.
Yeah.
So, he either goes and lives with one of you, or will one of you drop him off at local B&B?
Yeah, whichever.
But I'm a bit more brutal.
Yeah, she's more brutal than
you.
Is my daughter, you know. But that's what I would do, love.
That's what I'd do.
But, I mean, like, you know, I'm sure that you're a beautiful lady.
Yeah.
And you've got everything going for
She's
yourself.
only 61.
And 61 is not old.
It's no age.
So, you've got to, you know, enjoy your life, enjoy your family, and try come to terms with it. And these things happen, sweetheart. People do fall out in love.
They do.
You know.
Not 25 fucking years ago.
Well.
The cheeky bastard.
But, yeah, but it does happen. But he weren't truthful. He hasn't been truthful with you 25 years ago. I know they say better late than never. But he's been truthful with you now and saying he doesn't love you anymore. So try come to terms and try to be civilised about it.
Yeah. Be the bigger person.
Yeah, you are the bigger
person. Head up, tits out.
For the best of your family and your grandchildren and everything.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the best in the world because you deserve it.
Yeah. Bless her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dear Auntie Nellie, I absolutely adore my husband. And we have been married for 11 years. Oh. We are still very much in love. The problem is his bloody sister, my sister-in-law. She divorced last year and we were both there for her during her divorce. And my husband said he would make sure she'd be okay. We said she could come round any time and come round any time she does. She spends all her bloody weekends at our house. She even has an overnight bag now, which she keeps in spare room. I've tried to make a joke out of it, saying how does she feel being a gooseberry, but she doesn't seem to get it and just laughs along. I love her, I really do, but I feel like because we work so hard, we only have weekends free, and I feel like I'm in a weird polyamorous relationship. I no longer look forward to the weekends as I know she's there. Am I being unreasonable? And I fear if I tell my husband, he will fall out with me.
Hey, love, no, you're not being unreasonable. What you need to do with this sister-in-law of yours, you need to, first of all, you need to talk to your husband.
Yeah.
First of all, you need to talk to him and just says to him, say, Luke, I don't mind you or me helping your sister in any way.
Because she's clearly said she loves her.
Yeah, of course. But what you need to say to him, say, look, I don't mind her coming round, except, but can we please have some weekends to ourselves? Or make it, so say like, you know, we're going to go out for the day. But I would like it just to be me and you. You and I together. Nobody else. And tell him, he needs to tell his sister, you need to tell her, say, look, we love you, but you can come round, but when we say, yeah, we'll give you a ring and say, do you fancy coming round tonight for a coffee, something like that?
Take away a film or whatever.
Yeah, maybe once a month. But as for the night bag, you know, just break it gently. So we don't mind you having a night bag here once a month. If you come for a takeaway with us or something, you want to start, that's fine. But every weekend, he needs to tell her.
Yeah.
Every weekend is getting a bit too much.
She's no social life of her own.
Exactly. Because, like you said, you love her, but she probably needs company.
Yeah.
And she feels loved by, you know, but she's not realising what she's doing. Because if you're not careful, you're going to break your marriage up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because then you'll start feeling that your husband is spending too much time with his sister and not enough time with you. And that's no good in a marriage.
Because all they have is the weekends, because they work really hard during the week.
Yeah, your weekends have got to be you and him. And she has to understand that, yeah, of course she can come round. She can come round, but Not every weekend, maybe once a month. You can invite
Maybe
her
opening up her social circle. Maybe she's lonely, she's got divorced.
Yeah.
They may have been his friends, she's lost her
Yeah.
friends. But maybe opening up her social circle, because regardless, I'd hate to be sat here knowing that my brother was somewhere feeling lonely. So of course I'd want him with me.
Exactly.
But I think she needs to open up a social circle a little bit, get to know the people, start doing other things.
Oh, yeah,
and because she started coming every weekend and you've allowed her to, she feels that that's what she can do.
Well, that's what she can do. But if you know some of her friends, then you can get in touch with some of her friends and say, look, you know, can you give her a ring?
Yeah.
Can you, you know, just suggest maybe to go out? I know there are lots of things that we can do these days.
She could join a dating site or something.
Or she could, you know, invite her out for a coffee, you know, during the day or whatever, and then she'll leave you and your husband alone for a bit.
Yeah.
Try it that way. But you do need to sit down with your husband and tell him how you feel and how things are, because if you don't, then she'll break your marriage.
Absolutely.
That's my advice.
They've been married 11 years.
Yeah, because then you'll start getting not jealous of his sister, but there's going to be an atmosphere. You know, it's not right, love. It's not right.
Not right, is that?
No, she needs to spend some time away from you and and your husband.
Yes.
That's my advice, but...
Very good advice, Mum.
Well,
don't be too good, you nick me job.
All right.
Dear Auntie Nelly, we met once at an event. You are so lovely. Please, if you guess who I am, please don't say. I will not guess who you are. I meet loads of people, no idea. My boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years. We started living together about 18 months ago, and I love him and our life very much. However, I really struggle with jealousy issues. But he's done nothing to make me doubt him. It's because he has a huge following and he's famous. Oh, he's talented, funny and handsome. I can see why women and men fancy him. I see other women flirting with him, which immediately makes me feel sick and I get scared he will leave me for them.
Aww.
Over lockdown, we've had a few arguments because I've questioned his friendships on social media, and I found myself looking through all his posts and comments to see if he's flirting. I know this is my issue, but how can I sort this before I lose him? I love you, Auntie Nelly, Anonymous. So she's going out with a famous man, and I've met her once.
Well, whoever this man is and
no
this
idea.
famous is, it doesn't matter, but it sounds like to me,
not a clue.
like I said, you don't trust him. There's no, because if you...
It's not giving a reason either, has it?
Well, no, he's not giving you any reason.
It's her.
For you, it's you. And if you, it doesn't matter whether he's famous or who he is, it doesn't matter who it is. If you haven't got that trust for that person...
No relationship.
There's no relationship, love. You can't do that. And going through his phone on social media and that, to me, is not right. Because you should have that trust. When you...
I wonder if she's been cheated on in the past.
Well, I don't know. She might have. I don't know. But when you started going out with this famous person...
4 years as well.
4 years. Obviously, you knew that, you know, like you said, women, men, they all like him and whatever. You're gonna get that. So you have to accept it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And like I said, he's not giving you any reasons whatsoever for you to be jealous. So
she's got low self-esteem, low self-confidence. I think she may have been cheated on in the past.
Yeah.
Or her dad might have cheated on her mum.
Yeah.
Or she only knows of people whose relationships have ended through cheating. Yeah. And that's what she's soaked up like a sponge.
Yeah, but you have to understand though that not every person's alike.
It's been weird for 4 years.
Yeah, there's good ones and bad ones out there. So
that's a long relationship.
If he's not giving you any reasons for you to be jealous, and he treats you like a princess, he treats you nice, in his eyes, there's only you for him. Yeah. It doesn't matter if he's talking to 10 women or whatever.
It don't matter if he gets tit pics. It don't matter.
That's part of his job, and that's what he has to do.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter, love him, because at the end of the day, he's coming home to you. He's going to
lives with you.
Yeah, but he's going to put his arms around you.
Yeah.
You know, so forget about that. Forget it. That's his job. Forget it. You've got to have that trust in yourself.
Feel proud as well.
Yeah,
that,
proud.
You know, that people admire your partner. Feel proud.
Exactly. Feel proud. You know, like I said, not everybody's same. So
I think this lady though, in the social climate that she's in, maybe could do with a little bit of self-care, a little bit of self-love, maybe get a little bit of outside help, maybe go to a little bit of counselling, because there's obviously something that's in her past, in her background, that if she doesn't put it to bed, this is going to be in every single relationship she's ever going to have.
Obviously, there's something bugging her. There's something, and you've got to talk about it. So if you go and see somebody and explain your situation, I'm sure that they will be able to help you.
Find out why.
But please, love, don't make it any worse, because you could end up losing him.
Absolutely, but so, whether, say, John, the famous man, or Gary, the unfamous man, she's not, maybe she would feel like that with both of them, or is it because he's famous and she doesn't like all the attention because it makes her feel insecure? Then you may be with a person, you can't change the life that he's leading. So it may not be something that you can put up with. You need to ask yourself all these questions. But I would certainly want her to go and get a little bit of counselling.
Get a bit
something
there. A little bit of counselling.
That will build a self-esteem, a self-confidence, go through the issues. She's got issues, hasn't she?
Of course,
Okie dokie. Dear Auntie Nelly, I feel like an absolute idiot. Oh, what was that? I have been with my girlfriend for just over 3 years and I can't imagine my life without her. Oh. We do have a really good relationship, but please tell me if I'm being a dick. She's never said she loves me. When I say I love you, she says either thank you or something like, gotta go, bye. I was the first to say I love you and she said I adore you too. But I didn't say I love you. If I message her, I love you, but she replies with ditto. Ditto means, if I say I love you and you say ditto, it means I do too. Yeah?
Oh, well.
Me too. I've tried to talk to her about it, but she thinks it's ridiculous. She said I say I love you all the time, but I think I'm saying it because I just want her to say it back. Should I walk away and find someone who will say it? Please advise, as I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh, 3 years!
He just wants to hear somebody saying I love you. Instead of saying them other words, I adore you and things like that.
That is the top and bottom of it. But he says I love you. She should say I love you.
Love you too, or I love you more.
No, don't say I love you, because I don't like that. If somebody loves you, they say I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
Don't say love you.
No, I love you. I love
means
you.
Nothing.
Or she can say I love you more. You know, but if you feel, if that's really bugging you and it's upsetting you.
So you're not being a dick, because it's really causing you anxiety.
All you need to do is sit her down and just say to her, say, you know when I said to you, I love you, can you please answer back them words to me? Them 3 words, and you said to me back, I love you too.
And if you do say it because you do feel it, then I'll stop saying it as much. But I'm only saying it because I just want you to tell me you fucking love me.
And that's
not you adore me, not fucking ditto, not thank you, I've got to fucking go. Say, because it's really getting on me fucking bastard nerves.
She can say I adore you and all this and that after she said I love you. But you need to tell her.
You do. I mean, when we're with people, you get to know each other, you get to know each other's little pet hates and stuff. And if it's really fucking pissing you off, just say to her, listen.
Say hello. You know.
Do you love me or not? Because you never say it.
Yeah, just say
you know I adore you. Yeah, well, I adore fucking salt and vinegar Walker's crisps. Other crisps are available. But do you know what I mean? It's not the same, is it?
No, it's not the same. No, but you need to tell her that. You need to tell her that you want to hear them words. And saying, I mean it. And she'll probably turn around and laugh and say, of course I love you.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what could be a really good way, though, of getting her to say it, or to see how she actually feels? Stop fucking telling her.
Well,
I don't agree with people playing games in relationships.
That's another thing.
Stop saying it. Stop saying it.
And
then she'll think, well, you haven't told me you loves me.
Yeah, she might turn around and say, how come you don't tell me that you love me anymore?
No, walk a mile in my fucking shoes, love.
And then you can say, well, you know what it feels like now. Because I never hear it from you. So let me hear it from you, and then we'll start
we don't encourage playing games, but I have a feeling that if he stopped,
Yeah.
I think, and if he does do it a lot, she'd notice me in a week.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Right. Dear Antonelli, I am really starting to hate my job.
Oh, heck.
The business has grown and we've had to take another girl on, and I spend more time at work than I do at home, but she is so annoying. She sells Body Shop at home and she's always trying to flog me stuff and telling me I can have a discount. She's a real people pleaser and licking the boss's ass.
Oh.
I told her I was allergic to skincare, so she brought in the sensitive range and told me to try it, and then told me I owed her money for it. I used to love my job, but now I don't because of her. Do I tell my boss or do I just look for something else?
Oh, I don't know. It's an hard one, that.
Well, it's not an hard one,
Well,
no. I think she's a fucking cheeky little cunt giving you a fucking bill for something you never asked for. That's like me getting a bill this afternoon from a restaurant when I've not even had my dinner there.
I know, well, there is people out there, so...
Do you know what I mean?
Do things like that. Well, have a chat with her.
So look, I'm not being funny, but I didn't even ask for your body Body Shop.
But yes,
Didn't even ask for it. You flogged that onto me. You pushed it onto me. Told you I was allergic. I were being kind. I actually don't like it.
Yeah.
Take your sensitive Body Shop shit, shove it up your ass. I won't be paying you.
I just said to her, I didn't ask for it, so it's not mine.
No.
So it's not mine, I don't want it. And then if she starts being...
Take her in a butty. Take her in a butty and say, you owe me 180, I didn't ask for it. No, well, I didn't ask for your shit either.
Yeah, and then if she carries on and being like she is with you, and then, have a word with your boss.
And just say, look, I'm not happy. It's getting a bit ridiculous then.
Because you've got to, what we have to understand is that when you get out of bed in the morning, you get yourself ready, showered and what have you, and you're going to go to work, you're going to go to a place where you're going to be happy for that day.
Because you're more at work than you're at home.
Yeah, because you are. You spend more time at work than at home.
So you've got to be happy.
So that day, your days, that they've got to be happy and you've got to get on with people and everything. But if there's somebody just getting on your nerves, like she is, doing things like that to you, have a quiet word with her, and if she doesn't listen, then you'll have to go at the top. But don't you be losing your job over her.
No.
Don't do that, because if you enjoy your job, you love your job, stick to it. It's hard to get jobs these days.
Yeah.
So you stick to what what you're doing.
But would you not buy her a butty though, Mum, and make her pay you, even though she's not asked for it?
Nah, you'd be a better, you'd be the...
I would.
Nah, well, you would, yeah.
I would.
No,
I'd take her in a fucking hamper.
No, you'd be a bigger...
Say you owe me 50 quid for that.
You'd be a bigger person, love. You'd be a bigger person. And maybe she doesn't even know what she's doing.
I absolutely would tell your boss sooner rather than later.
Yeah,
because we don't want any conflict in the workplace.
No.
We don't want any bullying in the workplace.
No,
but I would certainly approach your boss and just have a quiet word. You're not making a formal complaint, anything like that, but I would certainly say, listen, I love my job. I know we're growing. We've took staff on. Brilliant. I'm behind you. But I'm getting a little bit fed up.
Yeah. Well, what's going
Somebody's just said, why are you not getting told off of your mum for swearing, Antonella? Go on, you answer that.
Well, because I've got used to her now. So I just let it go in here and come out of there.
There's only me, family, that swears, isn't there, Mum?
Well, yeah, there is one or two more as well.
Yeah, but there's only me that says...
I know, yeah.
The C word.
As it is.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh. Horrible.
Well, that's what I would do, love, and all the best to you, love.
Oh, dear. This is a sad one, Mum. Are you ready? Oh, dear Antonelli, I am so worried for my eldest daughter. She's 26 and has just had another miscarriage. This is her fifth.
Oh, bless her.
With each loss, we have lost her bit by bit. She no longer leaves the house. She spends most of her days in bed and she doesn't bathe. And I know she isn't eating. It's so difficult lately because I cannot go around to comfort her. Her husband says she cries all the time, but that's to be expected. Maybe she isn't meant to be a mum, but that's a conversation I dare not have with her. She does answer the phone to me, but she's just incredibly sad. What do I do and what do I say? I just feel at such a loss. She's lost 5 babies, but I'm frightened I'm losing mine.
Oh.
And it's Miscarriage Awareness Week this week as well, so God bless all our babies that went too soon. Yeah. All our angel babies.
Yeah.
But 5 miscarriages.
I know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Poor
it's
girl.
A lot, and I really feel for her. I really feel for her. And for you, for all the family. But all as you can do is be there for her.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
As her for not going out, she probably feels that the whole world has come down on her.
Yeah.
And, you know, that everybody's taking everything away from her. The most dearest and precious thing that she wants. And it's sad. Very, very sad.
Very sad.
So, as those mums, all we can do is just to be near our children, no matter what time, whenever they need us, and just try our best, and hopefully that she will come to a term and, you know, to some sort of understanding.
Mum might need a bit of support
oh, yeah,
as well,
of course,
because she's going through it for her daughter.
Because you're going through with her as well.
I'd absolutely fuck the rules on COVID on this one, and I'd be round sat with my little girl.
Yeah, you both need to be together.
Yeah.
And maybe you both
I won't give a shit whether we're in a fucking bubble or not. I'd be there with my little girl. And she's lost 5 babies
and
now.
And maybe you both need counselling as well.
Yeah.
With what you're going through.
Maybe a professional as well. I mean, is there a reason why she keeps having miscarriages?
Yeah.
I would certainly not say maybe you're not meant to be a mum.
Oh, no,
Even if that's what you're thinking, I certainly won't say that.
Oh, no, never say that.
No,
never,
that's
never
something that you can discuss with people that you're, you know,
never
supporting
say, Never say never, because you never know in life.
Never
you
know.
never know in life.
Yeah.
Never know. And it has been known.
But I'd be round there.
Oh, of course.
Would you be? Will you break the rules, wouldn't you? I don't give a shit about the £100 fine.
Of course I'd break the rules.
Or £10,000 or whatever the fuck it is today.
If my daughter needed me,
you'd be there.
If my daughter was sad and she was upset, you know, everything that's happening, regardless.
And if she don't want to go out the house, lie with her, lie next to her.
You know, that's fine. That's fine. Just spend time with her.
Yeah.
You know, because it's okay picking the phone up.
I know.
And talking on the phone, but putting your arms around your daughter.
Yeah.
And making her feel secure.
Yeah.
And give her that comfort. Yeah. I'm sure it's more than just saying.
It's not like they would be breaking the rules anyway, like just because they can't be asked or they're being selfish or they fancy a cup of tea. She's fucking lost a 5th baby.
Yeah, you're doing it because there is a special reason
for you to do this. Absolutely.
And at this moment in time, your daughter needs you and you need her as well.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you need to find out why this is the 5th miscarriage, and why it's happening.
Yeah.
And make you both, because you're both going through a lot.
And let's not forget the husband, because
and the husband as well.
I often get men messaging me who want to be there for the wives and the partners, but they say nobody's here for me. And people forget that there's 2 people that make a baby. So you've got to step in and be them for them both. Because when you're ringing husband and you're going, hello husband, how's my daughter? Are you even asking how husband is? Yeah. Let's not forget.
Yeah, because he's probably going through the same.
Absolutely.
What your daughter is.
For the 5th time.
So for the 5th time. Yeah. So you all 3 of you, whatever.
Yeah.
Just make
your
own.
Just be together. Make your own fucking rules upon this one.
Make your own rules. Make your own bubble. Whatever.
How can you not go and sit with your daughter and put your arms around her, but you can go and sit in a fucking pub with 67 people that you've never fucking met?
That you don't know.
Fuck off, Boris.
You don't know where they are.
What you see Mum's eyes then? That I got told off then. But fuck you, Boris.
Well, he's only trying his best what to do.
It's his job. It's his job to do his best. He gets paid to do his fucking best.
Well, fingers crossed. I'm just concerned.
When you go to school, Mum's a dinner lady.
Yeah.
But what is your real name? Sorry, welfare assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you didn't do your job, would you get your wage?
Well, no, I do. I go there.
Would you get your wage?
Well,
no, if you didn't do your job, no.
Listen,
so it's his job to do his to get his wage is the job that he's chosen.
Listen. When we go to that school, we go and do a job that we've been trained to do and what we have to do.
Yeah.
And make sure the safety of them children and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed.
So,
he chose that job. He applied for that job.
Well,
whether it be a World War III or a fucking pandemic, he's getting paid to do his job. So do your fucking job, Boris.
We're not on about talking about Boris Johnson.
No, we're not.
We're about this young girl.
Yeah, sorry, I do apologise. I never get political.
And the family.
That's why.
And the family all around you, please.
Zip it, Nelly. Zip it, Nelly.
Ask for professional help.
Yeah.
And stick together and love each other.
Yeah.
As a family.
Yeah.
And you will get through it.
Yeah.
You will get through it.
Yeah, and if your family's really fucking suffering and struggling, fuck the rules and go and see your family.
Which they will. They will. We will. They will. Good luck to you, love.
When your brother died...
Well, I broke the rule. Of course I did, I broke the rule.
You broke the rule and went and sat with your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
I could not come and sit with you because you was in isolation. Because I didn't want to put you at risk.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to look at it rationally and you've got to use your common sense.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
Yeah, of course you do, yeah.
Okie dokie. Moving on. Moving on. Dear Auntie Nelly, I was having an affair with a married man. Oh, a cheater. It lasted 18 months and his wife found out and threw him out. I stupidly thought he would move in with me, but he moved in with his friend. He always said he would leave her when the time was right and the kids have grown up a bit. He's living with his friend and he said if I'd have kept my fat mouth shut, his wife would have never found out. He's now blaming me. I've told him how sorry I am and I didn't realise that by telling my friend she would find out. I am so upset because I love him and miss him. What can I do so he knows he can trust me? I never would have split his marriage up out of malice. Any advice?
Yeah.
What a selfish little bastard he is.
Yeah, well, the advice is to Lulu, what he's done to me, the way you brought it, what I can see it, he just wanted his little affair. He didn't want his wife to find out. And obviously, you've fallen in love with, but don't forget...
He had no intention of leaving his wife.
But don't forget, it takes two to tango.
Yeah.
You know.
Two.
When you found out that he had no intention of leaving his wife, before you fallen in love with him, you should have broke it off.
Yeah.
Because you were going out with a married man.
So she's told her mate, her mate's told someone, wife's found out, she's thrown him out, and she's gone...
Yeah,
come on then, door's open, he's gone, fuck off and go and live with me, mate. And your fat gob.
The wife is always the last to find out. And a lot of respect to his wife, because she's found out, she's thinking, oh, I'm going to be
She knows her worth.
Yeah. So she said, there you go, there's the door. If you thought the grass were greener on the other side, and then go. Off you go.
He has to take responsibility for his actions. This is nobody's fault but yours and his.
Yeah.
You played a part in cheating.
Yeah.
And now he's been found out. He's now going, it's your fault, because you shouldn't have said nothing.
Yeah.
He will not take responsibility for his actions. He wanted his cake, he wanted to eat it.
Exactly.
He's lost his wife now. He's living with his mate. He has no intention of moving in with you. No. He's lost his wife. Make sure he loses his lover. Yeah. Don't cheat again and fucking move on.
Whatever he's told you, he might have told you a lie. Whatever, he might have told you a lie. Because if there were anything really serious between you and
him... He'd be living with you.
He'd be, when his wife threw him out, he'd be coming to you.
Yeah.
And
not blaming her.
Not blaming you, but obviously he is blaming you.
Yeah.
And he'll carry on doing it. Once you're a cheater, you'll always be a cheater. He'll carry on, he'll do it to somebody else.
And I need to know, sweetheart, Anonymous Flower Pot, why did you think it was acceptable for you to cheat with somebody and sit there waiting in the hope of one day he'll leave his wife when his children are grown up?
No.
Do you not want your own life? Do you not want your own person? Do you not want your own family?
Yeah.
So you need to do some work on yourself as well.
Yeah.
And I do know you said you love him and you miss him. What's there to love and what's there to miss? He's a fucking cheating little cunt. Get rid of him.
We're a man like that.
Exactly. Want to cheat, always cheat.
Get rid and get yourself, what you want to do. You want to get yourself somebody that's not married, that's free, single, no attachment, and start fresh.
Yeah.
And leave married men alone.
Eat on your own plate.
Yeah.
Get off anybody else's.
Because there's always problems.
That's the last Sunday service. I hope you're still giving me a like, a love and a share and letting me know where you're watching me from.
Who's watching you from? I've got all that muddled up now. What are you doing? What's she doing?
The last one. Are you ready, Joe?
Yeah.
Let's go. Dear Auntie Nelly, I split up with my long-term girlfriend at the beginning of this year. It was my decision, but I wasn't a dick about it, and I realised she'd be hurt, so I did everything I could to end things amicably and explain my reasons. I just didn't feel the same about her anymore and felt we wanted different things in our future. She didn't take it too well, and she still isn't. She's blaming me and also bad-mouthing me to friends. I haven't met anybody else, but she's absolutely convinced I have. She's always posting negative comments on social media, and I know they're aimed towards me. I'm just finding it really embarrassing. It's really all getting me down. I still care for the girl, but just don't like what she's doing, and I don't want a big argument with her. How do I get her out of my life? It's been 6 months since we broke up.
Oh, she's not worth it.
Block her.
Block her.
Block her on social media,
Just,
then you don't see anything.
She is. You've done the right thing.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't feel right after so long or whatever, better
now than in 25 years.
In 25 years' time. So you've done the right thing. And obviously, maybe she thought, you know, that it was going to be a long thing and you were going to be... So she is feeling her. Because she's feeling her, she's doing all these things to you.
She wants attention.
She wants attention.
Yeah.
But so my advice to you is just ignore it. Let her say whatever she wants to say. Don't retaliate.
No.
Don't say anything.
No, move on.
You move on. You do whatever you want to do.
She'll soon get fed up.
Yeah, she'll soon get fed up.
If you know the truth, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
If you can go to bed at night with peace in your heart, that's fine.
That's fine.
Just say to your friends and family, listen, I'm going to have to block
so-and-so
Belinda on social media, but whatever she does, whatever she says, please, I'd really appreciate it if you don't tell me. I'm not interested.
Don't tell her I'm not interested.
Not interested.
Yeah. Don't answer back, nothing.
No.
Just let it go. Let it go.
No.
Let it go in here, come out to there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Be the big person. But it's a shame when things end and you can't be friends.
Yeah.
You know, and you know you can't have them still as acquaintances when they meant so much to you. But once things start turning nasty or evil or you're feeling embarrassed, you're nobody's punch bag.
No.
Nobody's.
No.
That block button, that unfollow button, that unfriend button does a few favours to a few people. Fucking use it.
Yeah.
It's the right time to use it, isn't it?
Of course it is. Good luck to you, love. You'll be fine. Just ignore her.
And that has been today's Sunday service.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me, Mum, in my bubble.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure because you've not been on for a while. So
no, I haven't.
It's nice to come and sit flower pots, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Thank you for asking me.
Do you think you'll ever come on a night time with Ellie, Mum, for the...
oh, I don't know about that.
You've watched a few of them and you're not sure, are you?
I'm not sure, but you never know.
You never know.
You never know what can happen in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for watching today's Sunday service. Please give me a like, give me a love, give me a share. Let me know where you're watching me from. And we're having roast beef.
Yeah.
Roast beef is our Sunday dinner today, so let me know what you're having. Wherever you're watching me from, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. And we will see you all very, very soon.
Love to you all.
Take care and have a blessed Sunday.
Bye-bye, flower pots.
Bye-bye, flower pots.
Bye.